my succubus and run it into the light well, but that just kind of seems like a waste. Either I'm going to have to outdamage the healing of the ridiculous light well, or get rid of it somehow, and I may just wait till turn 6 and get rid of it with a Siphon Soul. So let's get a little dangerous here. He doesn't have any secrets out. I'm not really worried about him blowing up my succubus in any way. But she is just going to die a terrible death after doing 12 damage to Anduin. I'm okay with that. And I'll pull another Drain Life. That's good. And all these things are going to give me health back, so I am very happy with that turn. She dies. So he, uh-oh, what is he doing? His attack is equal to his health. Okay, so that is a really offensive light well. How does that even work? I don't understand. I'm getting blasted in the face with light. So, I'm probably still going to take 10 damage from that light well. And get rid of it next turn with the Siphon Soul. I can handle that for now. But in the meantime, I can Drain Life, which won't get rid of that Northshire Cleric. I kind of want to get rid of the fact that he's drawing cards. But I may just Drain Life his hero, because I'm preparing myself for taking 10 damage next turn. And I'll draw a card, see what I get. I'm really hesitant about using that Soulfire, because if I discard my Siphon Soul, that Lightwell is going to be the end of me. So, you know what? I'm going to leave it, and end my turn. He's going to heal his Lightwell. I don't know what that entails. I mean, do you water it? Do you set it out in the sun? Ooh, so I saw that coming. And so he's gonna buff his Northshire Cleric. Make sure I can't get rid of her that easy. So I pulled a Shadow Flame. I can destroy one of my friendly minions and deal its attack damage to all enemy minions. That's not gonna do me too much good right now, but the first thing I want to do is get rid of that Lightwell, which is going to give me 3 health back. Northshire Cleric I can't really I can't really do too much about. But for now, I am just going, well, I don't know. If I Soulfire, I could have a chance to ditch my Jaraxxus, my Drain Life, or my Shadow Flame. If I get rid of Jaraxxus, I'm going to be super sad. If I get rid of Drain Life, that's okay. I am thinking. I think in the meantime I'll threaten him. I don't know, do I take the chance? Do I Soulfire? He's just gonna heal it back up. I still want to get the damage going into him. So let's see what I discard. Drain Life, okay, so that was probably the second best choice. Still got a couple turns till I can play Jaraxxus. So he is making sure that minion is going to live a very long time. I could really go for a minion or even Sense Demons at this point, because I want to fend off that Temple Enforcer. Even if I Shadow Flamed the Voidwalker Death, it's only going to do 1 damage to the enemy minion, so that's not going to do me too much good. So in the meantime... So I got a Bane of Doom. I can deal 2 damage to a character. If it kills it, I summon a random demon. Unfortunately, these guys have so much health, that's not going to help too terribly much. But at least I'll fend off that Temple Enforcer for a turn.
Well played.
And make sure you say thank you if your opponent gives you a compliment. Ooh. So he's going to heal his Temple Enforcer back up, which is good. I don't want him healing himself. But he did get to draw a card with the Northshire Cleric, so it's definitely a good combo. At least the Northshire Cleric isn't a 9/1. So I'm one turn away from Jaraxxus, but I'm probably going to take some damage next turn. The Bane of Doom isn't going to do me too much good, because all these things have more than 2 health. The Leper Gnome I can play pretty freely, but I do want to draw a card and see what I get. Well, the combination of Shadow Bolt and Bane of Doom will kill something on the board, but unfortunately I don't have 8 mana to use it. And Jaraxxus is coming out next turn. So in the meantime, I'm just going to play that Leper Gnome. And when he dies, he does 2 damage to the enemy hero. I could Shadow Flame and do 2 damage to everything on the board, but he's just going to heal it and draw a card. So I kind of don't want to damage one of these guys just so he has draw power. So next turn I'm probably going to take, let's see, 7 damage. So unless he has something where he's going to swap the health of his minions, entirely possible, I can still bring out Lord Jaraxxus next turn. So I think we should probably go with that. Burp. So when you replace a card at the beginning of the game, that card is set aside, and then you pull another card from your deck to replace it, and then it gets shuffled back into your deck. So you don't have the chance of drawing it twice. So Lightspawn's one of our new cards. His attack is equal to its health, and if his health fluctuates, his attack will also fluctuate. He has so many minions on the board. I wish I had my Twisting Nether right now. Oh, the light. Yeah, the light's definitely burning a little bit. The Demon Fire's kind of not what I'm looking for right now, but I can definitely summon Lord Jaraxxus, Eredar, Lord of the Burning Legion. Well, I'm looking at the damage he's going to do to me next turn. Anyway, so that's a 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. Which still may kill Jaraxxus, but kinda don't want to life tap. So we'll just play Jaraxxus, because he's fun.
You face Jaraxxus, Eredar, Lord of the Burning Legion.
So he enters play and becomes my hero. So now I have some pretty cool abilities. I can attack for 3. And I have Inferno, which is going to summon a 6/6 Infernal. He has his Mogoshan Warder out, who has Taunt, and is going to deal 1 damage back to me. So, you know what, I'm just going to hold up. So he has 5 cards in his hand and a bunch of minions on the board. Even as Jaraxxus, I'm still a little bit worried. And here comes some damage. Alright. So I definitely have some options now, and I want to get rid of... At least the guys are doing a ton of damage. If I damage the Lightspawn, his attack's going to go down. But I really want to get rid of that Temple Enforcer because he's doing a ton of damage. But first off, I definitely want to summon an Infernal. Because why not? I get a 6/6 Infernal for 2. I can Bane of Doom and Shadow Bolt that guy for 6 damage. I can even Demon Fire my Infernal, make him a little bit bigger. Or, another option I can do to get rid of a bunch of guys at once is also Shadow Flame and destroy the Infernal and deal his attack to all enemy minions, which is going to do 6 across the board. So that's going to get rid of at least 3 minions here. So that's probably the better option. I can finish some of them off with Shadow Bolt. So let's Shadow Flame him. He still gets to draw a card with the Temple Enforcer, but that's okay. I don't have enough for Bane of Doom.
Well played.
But I still have enough to either play Demon Fire or Shadow Bolt. This guy's not too tough right now, so I'm not too worried about him. Oh, but I am running out of time. So you know what? I don't want him drawing cards. And I'm just gonna finish him off. I only have 2 health left, but that's okay. I'm really concerned of just probably gonna be taking a 2 damage to the face right now.
Not all.
Oh! Oh no! So, Velen is going to double the damage and healing of his spells, so whatever he fires out right now is going to heal him quite a bit. So his hero power heals him for 2. This doesn't count as a spell, so it doesn't trigger Velen. I don't want to bring out that Flame Imp because that would kill me immediately. Bane of Doom is going to take care of him, and neither is Demon Fire. That Felguard, going to destroy one of my mana crystals. I could live without him. He has Taunt. He's going to hold off Velen.
I will enjoy watching.
I just don't want to bring out the Flame Imp. Now, Felguard's a demon, so I can actually give him Demon Fire and buff him up, so we can actually take a hit from Velen and live. And I have enough to summon an Infernal with my hero power. And I'm going to do 3 damage to Anduin. And we're just going to leave that Flame Imp alone. I don't want to kill myself embarrassingly. Velen will still kill my Felguard, but I can still Bane of Doom him if he doesn't get healed afterwards, kill Velen, and get a demon.
Must consider.
But he's probably going to heal him afterwards. Because he wants Velen to stay out. So I'm going to have to get around that Taunter. And another light spawn to deal with. So he healed himself, so I can definitely kill off Velen this turn. First off, I'm going to summon another Infernal. And then I'm going to Bane of Doom. And I'm going to hit Velen with it. Deal 2 damage to him, kill him, and I'm going to get a random demon. So I get a Blood Imp. He has Stealth, and my other minions have +1 health. So that's going to give my Infernals another health here. Unfortunately, I don't have any Taunters. And I need a way to get rid of that, that light spawn. So I'm probably just going to run my Infernal into him. Oh, nope, I can't. I'm sorry. I have to get rid of that minion with Taunt, so I don't think there's much I can do at this point. I can deal 2 damage to him, putting him at 2 and 2, and that's still going to kill me this this next turn. So he actually might have this turn in the bag. How shall I destroy you? That is a good question, Jiraxis. I can demon fire. I wish I could give one of these guys taunt. But that is going to be game. Even Jiraxis can say, well played. Aw, poor Jiraxis. That's okay. That is just fine. We are having a good time. I am plotting my revenge. You killed Jiraxis, Eridar, Lord of the Burning Legion. And still, with the 10-10 Lightwell, that is pretty good. Alright, let's give him another shot here. I sweep up the minion dust left over from the Lightwell rolling over my board of minions.
It's okay.
That is true. I could have attacked the Taunter with a hero and then Demon Fire and then use Infernal to kill the Light Spawn. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have anything else to say about that one, but yeah. So I've got my Succubus and the Power Overwhelming in my opening hand and the Siphoned Soul. I'm not going to see that for a while, so I'm going to replace that. Alright, and a Shadow Bolt. Alright, so turn 1 I'm really not doing much. I don't have any minions to give overwhelming power, so I'm just going to end this turn. So Rexxar up here. His hero power is Steady Shot, and he's going to do 2 damage to an enemy hero, so I can't stall out. So much overwhelming power. I'll say my greetings to my Rexxar friend here. But let's start with the Succubus.
You're in trouble now.
He gets rid of one of my power overwhelmings. That's okay. We'll see what he's thinking. He's gonna have to deal with the 4/3 Succubus. He's gonna play an Eaglehorn Bow. So whenever a secret's revealed, it's gonna gain durability. And he's just gonna attack that Succubus right out of the gate. Alright, I'll give him another demon to deal with. Let's throw out the Felguard. He's gonna get rid of one of my mana crystals. But he may keep me safe for a bit. He's probably going to play a lot of secrets just to keep the durability on the Eaglehorn Bow up. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen. But I do know if he's got Snipe, it's definitely going to hurt one of my minions if I decide to play him. Alright, so we played a secret. I don't know what it is, because it's a secret. Doesn't have any minions out either. So yeah, I'm gonna sense demons right now. Get a couple more minions in my hand, because I have a very low minion hand. And I get Jiraxis again. That's fine. Oh, his secret triggers as soon as I attack. And the secret is 2 damage to all enemies. Oh, explosive trap. That's not enough to kill the Felguard, so he's gonna do his damage anyway. He can kill my Felguard now, though, with his Eaglehorn Bow. And he does have another durability, because he played a secret. So this is the Pandaria board. I'm gonna break some melons here. Make the water wheel go a little faster. Angry chicken. Interesting tactic. So I can play, I can play a couple things this turn. I've got my Voidwalker, which will keep both of these guys at bay. Or I could Shadow Bolt. It seems excessive. So I'll start with the Voidwalker. And then I'll draw a card because I'm pretty safe behind my Taunter right now. And I got a Flame Imp, so I'm just going to play him right away. So Angry Chicken is a very interesting card. When he enrages, he gets +5 attack, but as you can see, he only has 1 health. So he's going to have to buff one of his minions, and he did. He buffed the chicken. That is a very buff chicken. So he buffed it with the Houndmaster. You would think they normally just eat chickens. But he is an extremely angry chicken right now. Thankfully, he only has 2 health. So I do have Soulfire, and I could very easily get rid of the Houndmaster. I could get rid of him with the Flame Imp. And I can also just Bane of Doom that angry chicken, which I think I'm going to do, because that's going to kill him and give me a random demon. The demon I get? Oh, I get a Dread Infernal. Goodbye, chicken. Hello, Infernal. I'm going to have a nice picnic today. And I'm going to Soulfire. If I get rid of Jaraxxus again, I may be a little sad. Hopefully it's only Power Overwhelming or Shadow Bolt that I get rid of. Cross my fingers. Oh, Jaraxxus, no! I needed you. But now I have a 6/6 Infernal and he has no chicken. The bane of the chicken, truly. Ring the gong here. Pluck out some flowers, because I'm a warlock and I don't like things that are pretty. You cannot Bane of Doom and summon Jaraxxus to the board, unfortunately. He is not one of the demons available. So he played Tinkmaster Overspark, and he's going to transform a minion into a 5/5 Devilsaur or a 1/1 Squirrel at random. The Squirrel was chosen, and both my minions are still there, so... he did play a Secret. I am interested in what he may be playing, also a little scared. I'm not too terribly worried about Tinkmaster. He also has no Taunters on the board. So I could give my Infernal Power Overwhelming and do 13 damage to him this turn. And possibly Siphon Soul next turn. The Siphon Soul just kind of seems like a waste here. But I may just do that next turn to finish him off. I'm really scared of that Secret, though. So I may just see what he's hiding with my weaker minion first. Alright, so good thing I didn't attack with the Infernal first, but I'm going to damage the Squirrel instead. I'm okay with that. And then I'm going to run my Infernal into his face. I'm almost out of time. So you know what, I'm going to draw a card. Pull Mortal Coil, and I'm going to end my turn. I'm not too concerned about him right now. Might save my Shadow Bolt for something a bit more intimidating. If he doesn't kill either of my minions this turn, and I'm pretty sure he's going to kill that Flame Imp somehow, I could kill him next turn with Power Overwhelming. But he's going to have to deal with that Dread Infernal somehow. But if he brings out something big, I can even kill it with Siphon Soul and get some health back. So he plays a Tundra Rhino, giving his beast charge. He may play another beast, but he only has 2 mana left. So he's going to silence my Infernal, which really isn't going to do too terribly much. Unfortunately, he did get rid of that Infernal. But I have 7 mana to work with right now. I can Power Overwhelming my little imp and bring him to 4 health. And then I can maybe Mortal Coil him. Oh, no, it's only to a minion. I just have a lot of ways to get rid of minions right now. So I'm gonna see... I've also got that Twisting Nether coming up next turn, so I'm not too worried about whatever minions he may be playing. In the meantime, I'm just gonna draw a card. I tell you what, let me give him +2/+2. And give him Power Overwhelming, that's gonna put him at 2 damage, so if I pull some direct damage next turn, I may actually have this in the bag. Unfortunately, my minion is going to die, but he did his job. Thanks, little guy. I have a lot of ways to deal with his minions, but I could stand to have some minions myself. Scavenging Hyena, whenever a beast dies, gets +2/+1. He's gonna hit me with that bow. And, you know, I could just finish the game with the Soulfire right now.
I will hunt you down.
But you know what, I do want to just show off how awesome Twisting Nether is. So let's do that. Yeah, that's overkill. That is overkill on the Hyena. But you know what, that's awesome. And I'm just going to Soulfire him for 4.
Well played.
And give your opponent a nice well played and thank you. And we have our Warlock victory, so end on an awesome note. Yay! So that was a bit of the power of the Warlock. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But that's just how it goes in Hearthstone. But otherwise, thank you very much for watching. Keep an eye out on our pages for updates. We have our Facebook, facebook.com/playhearthstone. We have our Twitter, which is twitter.com/playhearthstone. And then we have our YouTube, which is youtube.com/Hearthstone. I hope you enjoyed joining me for this little community choice, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!
Hearthstone! Heroes of Warcraft!